Hello, beauties. It has been forever since we have checked in with you. I hope you guys are doing well and in high spirits overall. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Setting the intention for high vibrational truth, clarity, healing, anything that needs to come through for you today. What's going on here with you guys? What is up? Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, what messages do you want to relay to who is watching? Please and thank you. Things are happening quicker than expected. First thing I'm getting out here, and they could be happening where it feels like it's out of your control. Okay? This could have to do with changes in relationships and community. I'm really wondering if this deck is going to pass on YouTube. I'm not sure if it will. What I'm getting is the energy of anything that is a part of the old cycle, anything that is a part of the old world, of your old paradigm. Very quickly has to get cleared out. Like old debris, it has to get cleared out. And you don't have a lot of say in this part of things, in this part of the process. Like this has to happen. And with the Five of Cups in reverse, it needs to happen. This is also clearing out people, triggers, things that are connected to old grief, to old depressions or sadness. This is helping to clear you out of that fear-based mindset, those limited mindsets that can, again, be connected to those people, those places. We've got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine coming through here, or some kind of articulation, very articulate person, or needing to articulate here, somebody who knows what they want, somebody who is clear, somebody who is brutal, somebody who is like kind of cut and dry, like that's that. Anything that has been unfair, unjust, needs to get balanced, and it needs to get balanced now. Any last karmic strings need to get balanced now. And I feel like this is all to set you on your path, a specific path. This stuff has to happen. It has to occur in order for your, let's say, your next life. I'm hearing your next incarnation, but it's within this life to occur. So your next part of what is coming. And it feels like the collective is very deeply transitioning into a new reality. You've also got a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, masculine, or something connected to work here that you've emotionally moved on from, detached from, walked away from, but it's still showing up in your energy. This could have been where there was injustice. Things were made clear to you. Okay? It does look like you've got a decision to make coming up, if not already. And you could feel a bit indecisive. What do I do? You could have two minds or several minds about things as you move forwards. Okay? You're very much in, I'm hearing you're in go mode, but you're very much in flow mode. Letting things flow as they should, not trying to force or fight. I think that's great. In the past, you had some kind of a new emotional beginning. Could have been multiple. There could have been somebody you thought was an angel but was disguised in a way, you know. And then there could have been a true angel that came in a sense, when it comes to emotional beginnings. It doesn't have to just be romantic love, but just love in general. You do have some kind of emotional wish fulfillment here. I do think you had a false start or a false emperor or a false situation in the past. It wasn't what you thought it was or what you hoped it would be. You thought it would be really the main squeeze, the main thing, and it wasn't. Could be connected to that earth sign or to the career. This has been building up your strength and willpower and power of discernment massively. The ability of you to stand on your own. You could be coming into some kind of travel, journey, adventure here very soon. And big change. I would say this big change isn't as unexpected as some, okay? It's just really, it's just really big. But it's not necessarily unexpected. You do have a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, masculine, or somebody who's very emotional. Emotionally intelligent, emotionally feeling. It could also be a situation where you feel like you're having to manage things emotionally and you can't totally be in your self-care, self-nourishment, nurturing energy. Give me a little more about why the Empress is in reverse, please. This is a matter of timing, of learning, of transmutation, of alchemization. This will shift or change if you're dealing with a situation like this. We've got all the kings out here, so there's a lot of connection to relationships and other people, especially masculines. You've had a lot of uncertainty when it comes to relationships, to love. Is it, isn't it? Okay. You could have been very guarded since what you've been through, very closed up, very uncertain, unsure. I do feel like this is part of the big change for you. And you may never need to be sure, in a sense, like sure in the way that you thought you had to be before. It's like you could be learning a new route altogether of how to connect in a way that is fulfilling and beautiful, but healthy or healthier. There is a lot of hope here in some situations. Especially with the air and water energy. I'm hearing the song Don't Fear the Reaper, Blue Oyster Cult. This almost feels like there's an uncertainty of somebody, like you're like, do they really see me? Do I really want to move towards them? Like there's this uncertainty here in regards to this. If you really want to share something with somebody here, hearing the word delegate, if you really want to share a space, share money, share time, share resources, share energy, do you really want to, what are you willing to give up? What are you willing to do at this point? I'm seeing you weighing the pros and cons. Is this more of a burden to me or less? Is this my wish fulfillment? Is it not? Is it worth the energy? Is it not? Is this really what I want? Is it not? There's a lot of questions. Do I go at it alone or with this energy, with this person connecting here? A lot of questions coming up as we move into the future and presently. Still investing in your own world, your own long-term investments here. Seeing reward from them. I don't see you totally certain about a relationship or a connection here. You could either be processing the ending or breakup of one, if that's what you've been through recently, or you aren't totally sure about coming together somehow. This could also say that there's a forced separation that's been happening, and you're learning in that time and space. You're learning in that separation. I do see higher union here with the Hierophant, and a lot of spiritual learning, tradition, very traditional beliefs and values. I see you being very independent and being not, you're like not wanting to just readily give up this independence. Some of you are entrepreneurs, or you have a very independent position in your work as well. You're building something up and it's like self-made somehow. You don't want to just give this up. Make sure you get enough sleep, rest. Make sure you meditate. Do not avoid your meditation, because that is really going to help you navigate in every aspect of your life. It's also good for your health. You're really uncertain about love right now, but you haven't decided. You haven't moved on from something totally. The King of Pentacles, if that's love, yes, that one you've moved on from. But new situations, not necessarily. This could also be foreign affairs, international, distance. And there could still be like a distance that hasn't been closed. You could be balancing two things. Again, I'm getting having two things about, or having two minds about things. You could be balancing, juggling like your work and a connection, or if you were juggling two people and there's some troubles there, you may want to simply meditate on this. That will help you get clarity on what to do. If you're having any kind of wondering about that or struggles around that somehow. I'm hearing somebody is better than you give them credit for. They know more than you think. They know more than they're leading on, but it's like it's in a good way. You're still breaking out of fear-based mindsets left from the past. You are going to make a decision. Change is going to occur, and it is going to be in your favor. You are going to go to one path. Your main decision is going to be to leave deception, betrayal, fear-based mindsets behind. Anything that's sneaky or manipulative, you're leaving, entertaining that behind completely. And you've already kind of made up your mind about this, so it's not really new, but it's definitely there. You are going to have positive changes with work coming up, okay? Why is the Three of Swords here? Please and thank you. I feel like you've had to hurt people along your path to like success, to climbing up, to climbing the ladder, to choosing what you really want. I do feel a lot of focus on your work, on your career, on your success here. And that could hurt people along the way sometimes. Maybe they fell in love with you, or they wanted something else with you, or they wanted more and you couldn't give it. So I feel like you've had to hurt people along the way. That could be a fire sign. For some of you, it doesn't have to be for everybody. This person could try to come back around again and again and again. I do feel like this is dead and over, dead and gone. I feel like you are leveling up. I feel like you're going into a different sphere of your life. You're going into a different part of you, yourself. 14 is sticking out, 18, 14, 18, 21, 22, 20. It's like you're going into, it's like you're ascending in a really intense way. And the people that you've left behind in a way, or have gotten left behind in the mix, they have not done that. They are not doing that with you. You are going on a new journey. You could be cutting everybody off like in a way you never have before. You just simply stop. okay? You're not full forwards yet. There could be some car things here or travel things here. But there's a lot of hope, a lot of foresight I'm getting, a lot of excitement, a lot of potential. I'm hearing like not for love or money, not for money, not for love, but for like the heart. You're definitely going to be taking action in the near future here. You're definitely not going to entertain things that are unclear, murky, or not really growing. Why is the Ace of Wands in reverse in the near future? Please and thank you. You could let some kind of idea die or transform, or some kind of a lustful situation, a situation very focused on sensuality, or you could let that, a temptation, like you could let this die. You could decide not to give in to any kind of temptation here, to let this transform. Okay, let's look at your current projected path in the future. I really have a lot of Led Zeppelin music in my mind lately. I've been really hearing specific songs. All right. What is going on in the future, projected future for you right now? Please and thank you. Queen of Cups in reverse, you're going to heal. Okay, you're going to heal. You're going to get over your, let's say, past resentments and emotional pains. You're going to detach a little bit from your emotions, it looks like, and stay in a more single mindset, or a very efficient, I'm going to get things done mindset. There could be some kind of a returned opportunity coming up in the near future that sparks some hope. This could be something you thought was really done and over, dead and gone. What else is coming up in your projected future path right now? Please and thank you. You're a bit guarded, uncertain, recovering, or suspicious. Spending some more time alone again to look at things, to reflect, to make sure. You're reflecting on clarity, on truth, deciding what is the clarity, what is the truth. What else is happening in the projected future? Please and thank you. I'm hearing unexpected twist, unexpected dive, unexpected turn. I think this is a blessing. I think this is positive. There's a reason to celebrate coming up in the near future as well. You could be saving money, staying within your comfort zone, connecting with joy, celebration, friends or new friends. And it looks like you are aligning to the real deal in the future, and that's what I have felt for you. Now this could be your energy leveling up, becoming the real deal in a sense. This could have to do with work, an opportunity, some form of authority, a divine counterpart. Could be all of the above. I do feel this is what you are about to access. Also in Aries season, you could see this come through really strongly, more so. Okay? Again, all the old has to fall away. It's out of your control. Anything that's still tempering you, anything that's still vibrating on those old strings, that old identity, that old way, it's gonna go. You may be making a very big or significant move in the near future. I do feel that for you as well. But in general, this is closing a cycle out fully. no scraps left, no evidence left. Like there could be every shred of that is gone. Even like the clothing, like you could be new everything almost. Okay. Why is this on its side? Please and thank you. You could also be finalizing a divorce or a separation from somewhere that you've been contracted to. And you could be doing this kind of, if you had a lease, for example, you could be leaving the lease early. You do have some decisions to make coming up. I also feel for some of you, you've been working through fear and your intuition has been felt a little off. Maybe for your own self sometimes, or it's been a little unclear or shadowed, or like the fear side has been coming up more than like the really positive, like tuned in intuition. I feel like you're strongly intuitive. I don't think this is affecting your intuition in the world, but more for your own self. And you've been having to navigate more with just what's really clear. What brings you happiness and joy. Like a rewriting, a rerouting, also rewrites and reroutes the way your intuition works a bit, especially for your own self-navigation and self-guidance. That's what I feel. It's like your intuition is also getting a change. You've got new opportunities coming up in the near future that are exciting, that are prosperous. You're making this transition successfully. Everything that's happening, it needs to happen. I feel like I'm getting that song Breathe by Anna Nalick. Life's like a cable car. It's like, yeah, you're already on the track. You're on the train, you're on the cable car. I just saw 2202. It is what it is. You're already doing the thing. And you're going to keep doing the thing. Try not to listen to all the fear as if in a paranoid way. I think you've already been learning that. Or think like, oh gosh, this is my intuition telling me something's going to be horrific. Like, yes, of course, there's times when that occurs. Like we get an intuition not to go out at a certain time, and we can avert something. But this feels more like, again, there's a reformatting. Okay. Allow this reformatting to take place. Only accept the truth and nothing but the truth, I hear, so help me God. And gentle advice to go with the flow right now. Don't try to control too much. You guys, that's what we have for you. You can always email frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com for personal reading inquiries. Of course, this deck is below, and the link to Dark Forest cards if you are interested. We send you so much love always. Thank you for being here, and hopefully we'll see you very soon. Take care.